So we're live again, and words cannot describe my frustration with how today has gone already. You there?
Yes, I'm refreshing the page and it's not showing you.
It doesn't work
live.
that way.
There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, now you are live.
Oh, I can refresh this page. Okay, good.
I can see.
So I have to change the link everywhere again. Really fun. Really excited. And of course, Discord made it so if you want to change your status, you have to take like 2 extra steps. So that's really fun. Thanks, Discord. Thanks for making stuff stupid.
Great.
But I found out, I said this on before you showed up, is, so, you know, the mini medals and the annoyances that we've had with those?
Yes,
Thief has the ability to make them show up.
I see.
And I remarked that I think that gives too much power to the Thief as a class.
Yeah.
Because like they get a bunch of like extra utility abilities for outside of battle, and who knows what else in battle if they get anything. And I'm like, that's all fine and dandy because that's what their class is. But it's like I don't think one class should have the ability to make mini medals visible.
Yeah.
Especially when in every other game they've just been visible. Like, if they're on the ground, they're visible. And then if they're, you know, obviously if they're in, you know, pots or whatever, then they're not visible, but you just go up and interact with them. You don't have to see them to know that you should probably break the pot.
Yeah.
You know what? Just walk around. Maybe we'll find one. Nope. Get this guy again. Now we can continue off from where I was before.
Indeed.
We finally made it.
You dipped it.
And if you're wondering, you know what? I forgot to mention this, since the other parts won't be visible. If you're wondering why, the last time we said, hey, we're gonna go through the past next time, and, you know, we're just here now, because a lot of tech problems happened, and you didn't miss anything. You missed nothing of note. Anything of note that you missed has to be redone right now. Have you seen my Sabrina? No. I don't know who that is. I have a feeling we'll find out.
Soon.
A special spot to the northwest. I don't think we can get to the northwest. Castle's probably closed. Oh, but our favorite mechanic is back. The bosses also have a hidden, or have their HP regen still.
Nice.
I don't know if it's all bosses or just some of them. I know one Archfiend Baramos still has it. And it's like the idea of a boss region is kind of important to me anyway, but it's like, alright, it's stupid enough that you did it, but why is it hidden?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, just give them a fuck ton of HP.
Just give them, yeah, exactly, just give them more HP.
Like, that's literally artificially inflating their HP numbers.
Well, it also potentially makes them unkillable.
Yeah.
And especially, like, and I've seen it, I've heard of people, like, because it's apparently in Dragon Quest IV too. I don't know about the DS version, which is what I played, but the bosses in there have it too, and people have run into situations where they're not dealing quite enough damage, so he just heals back up to full. And I'm like, that shouldn't happen ever. Like, I can understand, like, if a boss gave themselves regen, like, the boss cast regen, and now they're healing over time. Okay, that's one thing, right?
Yes.
But like this hidden passive regen, I don't think should be a thing. And I will say, like, I like a lot of the improvements they've made to this game, like the adding of the abilities, the monster angler, the monster arena. I do really like it. I definitely feel that they just kind of copied this game from the original, and that has brought with it a lot of the negatives that I had about the original. That's right. Here.
It'd be different if there was a way for you to,
Nullify it?
shut off. Yeah. Even for like a few turns, because I mean, that's, what 5e has, It's like any creature that can regen, there's a way to turn it off, so they don't have it for a turn. And then if you have that, way to shut it off in spades, that means they never regen.
Yeah.
That's why every D&D party always tries to have fire available, because you never know when the DM's gonna throw a troll at you.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like a troll has both acid and fire.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure, with like a vampire, it's like radiant, but it's like, if you're fighting vampires, you probably have a way to deal with them.
But even
either that,
it's like,
or you just deal enough damage and the regen is
But even then, that's not like the only way to deal with those either.
It's like, oh man, the vampire regains like 10 HP per round if you don't hit it with regen. Ooh, the fighter dealing an average of 12 damage on
Alone.
each swing. Yeah.
Alone.
So, oh no, the fighter alone dealt 24 damage. Whoa. With this magic weapon. Oh no, not the regen.
Oh no. And that's like the other thing is like even like we'll take Dragon Quest. Well, I don't know about 2. Because that's where Malroth comes from. And Malroth has full heal. But in, you know, like because of whatever shenanigans and however they program it, full heal in like Dragon Quest 9 or the Monster series only heals 999 HP. Obviously, as a boss, he has way more than that.
Yes.
But he only heals that much. Do you know how easy it is to deal above 999 HP worth of damage in Dragon Quest 9?
Indeed.
It's extremely easy.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Go for it. Alright, we have this prestidigitator named Trixie. I don't think there's any more here. Did we not get that spot? Well, I guess there's a spot we never got. Let's go over there. Did I change my status to reflect the new link? I think I did, but I'm going to do it again just to be sure. Yeah, we never actually went this far, I don't think. I'm wondering how easy all these consumables actually make this game. It's like we don't feel like we're using a lot of them, and I'm only using the herbs to like top off. I see it in the top right. We'll have to go over there next. I don't know if they like respawn or whatever, but bang and then whoosh. I think we're like too high for these anyway, so it doesn't matter. Though I am happy that they got wisdom right in this as like a stat. Not necessarily like the spell learning aspect of it, but the issue I've had with Dragon Quest and like its magic is I feel like it doesn't scale well. And obviously like you should be using the higher level versions anyway, but like we'll take Dragon Quest 11, and I may be getting my numbers wrong, but it's definitely more about the feel than the numbers anyway. Is like if I cast Frizz at, you know, a low level, it might deal like 20 damage. You know, or whatever. And you know, like that's a decent amount of damage for just getting Frizz. But as the magical might stat, you know, increases, you know, I'm like, okay, compared level 15 to like level 50, if I cast Frizz, you know, it feels like 50 damage. And I'm like, that doesn't feel like it, you know, is enough. Didn't feel good. Okay, so we can't get that. It's mainly just the way they did magic scaling. I definitely felt that magic and 11 was, it just didn't feel good. I don't know about the other games. It's been too long since I played it, but I definitely remember feeling that way in 11. $117. That's a lot more damage than what we've got. There's also an axe. Man, they really buffed whips in this, I think. It's also like twice as expensive. Let's go for defense, I think. Yeah, the light shield seems to be... Okay, so we need one iron shield because that's what Renee wields. Alright, so I like the spiked steel whip, like I really do. I just don't know if it's something we need to worry about. We can readjust our stuff and see what we have. So we buy at least one light shield. Because Hero needs it. And I think we can do that for our priest. Sell. Clear out our inventory here. Yeah, Silver Rosary, Daydreamer, Spoiled Brat. Here, I think no, we don't have one of those. We have 2 Angel Bells. It's probably okay for now. The fiery magic of black pepper. Alright, so we're having a pepper shortage. Alright, let's go see the king. The king is our passage to other areas. Do we have safe passage yet? We don't, which means we're taking damage for this. Anti-magic staff. Another edged boomerang. And a gold chain. That's a lot of damage, but we took the brunt of it. Which is fine. Like, as long as it's not everyone taking that damage. I find such an idea terrifying. After all, are the people there not savages and barbarians? Like, that speaks to me that you're uncultured and have no idea what you're talking about. Where was this random door? Did they really not want you to have the oomph powder early or something? Not that you could get here anyway. Man, it sure would be a shame if we had the magic key and could enter all the treasure doors, Mr. Chancellor. Oh, there's the king. This is a smaller castle than I thought it was.
It is said that in the lands of the East, much pepper grows. Journey there, adventurer, and bring me news of what you find. If you bring back precious pepper, I will honor you as a hero and present to you my very own flagship as your prize. Show this letter to the dwarf Nordi, who dwells in the tunnel leading eastward. He will grant you passage.
Alright, so our next objective is to find Pepper.
You are the second person for whom I have written such a missive. The first, if memory serves, was a warrior from Aliahan. When I inquired as to why he needed such a letter, he refused to say. All he would share was that his journey was one of the highest import. Normally, I would have had him thrown out for such impudence. But his determination struck a chord deep within me.
Really made an impression.
I knew, right then and there, that he was telling the truth. Who would I have been to stand in his way? Go now, and may the goddess herself bless your voyage. Show the...
A liar should have a good memory. It's true. Alright, well, let's go get us some pepper. A lot smaller castle than I thought it was. Like, not even a second floor. But alright, let's make a hard save. We've done some shopping, we got our next objective. It's also... Yes, there's this down here. There we go, I never went down here. Do that before I save. Let's see, defense.
Finally back.
Welcome back.
But I missed my opportunity for my joke.
What's the joke?
He was very persuasive, and like a natural 20 type of persuasion. Or I rolled really high on my insight. He was telling the truth. Who could say?
My man rolled a natural 1 persuasion, but is terrible at lying. I think I'm going the right way, but we're going this way regardless. Look here. It's carrying. Wow.
Ew.
What's it do? A good egg.
As opposed to an egghead.
Egg. It's a mini mill.
Where?
Okay, so you want to tell me what happened to the other person? Take your copy of the saddest story ever told.
Based on real events.
Well, there was a guy at night who was like, "Oh, have you seen Sabrina? I miss her. I can't be with her." Like,
Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah. A mystery said this dwarf was.
I think it was east. Or maybe it was just due east.
That's over there. I was never gonna guess over there. It's like, he didn't really say where it was?
I think he said east, but you know, when you popped up the map here, I'm like, oh, it's got to be like, it can't be east because like there's nothing east, and then I didn't expect that far.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I meant. It's, you didn't really.
It's like, I see east,
Like,
understood.
you're real far.
Because I was sitting here being like, I didn't, you know, see, like, obviously during that cutscene and like before that of like,
It was literally
where-
just a picture of the tunnel. It didn't tell you where it was.
you know, but it's like, in my mind, I was sitting here being like, bro, like, why are you needing people to go like right down the road for some peppers? Like, I don't understand. And now seeing where we're supposed to go, it's like, ah, I see.
It's also
This is
apparently
why,
really dangerous over there, but
yeah.
yeah, we had a picture of this. That's all he gave us.
I see.
Like, it's very possible I missed it and forgot, but see yourself real quick. Training dogs that we can't wear. A club.
Clubbo.
I'm Nordy, the dwarf. What do you want with me, girl? If you've no business here, clear off.
Read the royal missive out loud. My dearest Nordy, I hope this epistle finds you well. I most humbly request that you guide the bearer of this letter safely through the belly of the mountains. She's headed for Baharatra on my half, the constant friend and admirer of Portoga Rex.
So, you all want to head out east, do you? Well, since it's by royal appointment, and he asked so very nicely. Alright, follow me.
Twist my arm, why don't ya?
Oh, there's something in here somewhere. You know there is.
Yes.
Nope, okay. Maybe I didn't
Come back
go-
later and you fight Leviathan.
Oh my god. Did I lose him? I did. Can't transition to screens at all.
Wait there a second.
No wonder he's not wearing a shirt.
Now, don't be misconstruing my actions, alright? I'm only doing this because the King of Portoga asked me to.
Renee's taking notes.
My kind have never been keen on your lot, and I'm no exception. Don't expect my help again. Now I think of it, I did once hear of a dwarf or two that went adventuring with humans. Pardon me, blighters. Right, in you go. This is the way into the passage through to the east.
Alright, now to cover this back up.
You're right. Yeah, the real reason no one's actually been to the east because this dwarf's just stingy and says, I won't tell you how.
Yep.
Why not? I don't like you.
Climb the mountains, idiot. Fuck you.
Olivia's promontory is to the north.
And if you're a dwarf, you know the special way to get around. Bash into the wall.
Looking at the humans, even if you knew how to get through, you couldn't do it.
What, you
Run,
think you
Wiley.
could just use bang on the wall? Ha.
Take a bigger boom than that.
No one.
Jeez, alright. Actually.
I just realized that was called a Hell Nino.
Yep. It's great. Get out of here. For Hood, let have killed a chain whip. Most of that is self-fodder, if not all of it.
Money.
Money. It's hoping for more damage than that. Well, we might kill it with those two.
Just simply crit.
Just deal enough damage. Just roll higher.
Just roll high.
Two of them defend. didn't matter. Nope, nope. Heal. I would swear that was a spot. It looks like one.
Right?
You. I wonder if she's gonna get an upgraded version of that. Literally 1 HP point off. Oh my gosh. Alright, so what kind of place is this? I don't think we can go in here. Nope. Another prayer ring. I guess that's just a resource we have available to us at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well this was a waste of time. I guess we could rest. Yeah, it's not too bad.
I think that rock might be.
No, I think it's just a rock. Yggdrasil leaf! I saw it! Just a
No,
rock.
it is just a rock.
Got him. About down here. Up. I knew there had to be one somewhere. Okay. Cloud.
Cloud. Incredible.
Incredible. Any items here? Doesn't seem like it. Nope.
But hello.
You missed that one? Yo, what's up, Tunatic? It felt weird having this whole area up here and going like, there's no secret spots? That's weird. There's like nothing to them. Please don't. Smoosh on the Hell Nino just in case. Just thinking about how the monster wrangling works, I'm just so glad this isn't like Dragon Quest V.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to beat up like 30 million Hell Ninos to try and recruit one.
Mhm.
Your defending does you no good. It did you a little good.
A smidge.
A smidgen of good.
You did it.
It's too late for your defense increase. Nice, we got a level up. We're almost there. Nice, now we have mid-heal.
Mhm.
Does our friendly monster angler have anything? War Cry? Okay, that could be good. Just going to use a... butter. I doubt it's gonna help, but... it doesn't seem like it. Oh no, our spells! Anyway.
Anyway.
Just crit.
Always just like Pokemon. It's like, oh man, a normal hit would kill. What if I just crit instead?
It's just this thing with like RPGs. It's like, all right, well, because we saw it a lot in Dragon Quest VIII. It's just like, all right, well, a normal hit would kill it. It's got like 2 HP. Crit for 30, or whatever.
No kill quite like overkill.
I don't know what the bee does, and I don't want to find out. Ow! Dang it! Wow, you lived. It's impressive. And then get that much HP left. Oh, here's another spot.
Spotto.
Ba, 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 ba. There's no monsters nearby. There they are. There's items. Jewel Bell. Magic water. That's pretty good. 400 gold.
Much money.
Much money indeed. Also, my chest feels like that dwarf's neck. I feel like if I just move just the right way, it's gonna make that sound. I'm trying to get it to do that, and it's just not wanting to. Alright, so I think let's try this approach to getting rid of these. Oh no, the bee is resistant to fire!
Oh no.
Goodbye, bee.
Oh. Okay, bye.
That guy's got fireball, no way, I'm out.
Is that the fireball? I'm out of here. Now I brought friends.
I came back with backup. He buzzed off, indeed. What now? Oh, I don't remember the guy's, the Japanese artist's name, but the one who does like all the crazy cat animations or whatever that are just over the top.
Yes.
There's one where he's like pokes at a bee's nest and then sprays it. You just hear ah! As it flies back into the bee. Now he does it again. Another two pop out. He does the same thing. A third one. He does it a third time. Three of them come out. Does the same thing. Does it again. It falls. It falls. Busts open, and there's just this really large muscular bee guard with a laser. He just shoots them with the laser. I love their stuff. It's so good.
Yes, he's very good. Sometimes you need just something that's a little bit too over the top. That doesn't make any sense.
There's also the one where he like runs the hurdles, but like instead of jumping their hurdles, it's just the whistle just starts running into all the hurdles and is just pushing them forward. And at the end, it's like, yeah, woo! He's just winning.
I remember seeing that one.
It's so good. It's the right amount of nonsensical, and it's just fun. How is this not something? Like any other game. Goodbye, bees.
Bobby.
They're really giving us a lot of spots later for flight.
Yeah.
I really wonder how they're gonna do the map. because like with Dragon Quest VIII, there weren't a lot of spots that you could like get to with only flight, but they were pretty obvious which ones you could only get to with flight.
Yes.
But these are kind of like small. Where are we going? All I know is it said south. You guys are most likely to survive. Or maybe not. Okay, both of them were equally as likely. But I like you guys less. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I believe this was all the way to the south.
I'm pretty
in
sure.
this little section.
I'm pretty sure. Come on. Learn Crackle. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got safe passage. So yeah, that list you said was like 20, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that wisdom thing's definitely in here. Oh, it's a campsite. It's like a little shrine. I was like, what the heck? You. You. Why would you do that? Oh no, our physical attacker. Anyway. Why would you do this? Guess I'll just use you to heal. For all that healing, it didn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
They really like giving us this encounter.
Sure do.
Holy crap. It didn't matter. Your healing doesn't matter. Flashbanged by the bright sand.
Right?
Ow. Wow, that's way faster.
Indeed.
I might just start using it for the speed. It's like twice as fast. Nice to have a DQ game where whips feel good to use. I know, right? It's so nice. I feel like so many of them, they're just not good.
Man.
Because like they're either not good or it takes a lot of time before they get good. Meanwhile, here it's just like, all right, right off the bat, they're just good. Boomerang's good. No spec needed. And I have definitely been putting that to use. It's an ant guzzler.
Guzzle those ants.
Guzzle them. Yeah, whips in 11 were not good on like anybody. I think it was like if you have the skill points, going for the one that nullified any stat ups they had was really good, but other than that, that's not. Yeah, Veronica was not good with whips. Like, period. Even if you specter fully into it, she was just not good. She didn't have the strength for it.
Someday I'll finish 11. Someday.
I could make you do it after you finish Brothership.
Yeah, you can try.
I managed to convince you with strikers.
I mean, yeah, because you were willing to play the game too, and then you didn't play the game too.
Because I didn't expect it to be that bad. Actually, no. Strikers wasn't bad. It committed a worse offense. It was boring. Like, honestly, to play Persona 5 Strikers, play Persona 5 Royal or Base, your choice. Wait about 6 months and then play Strikers. Like, I'm not even.
Why 6 months?
Because it's just Persona 5, but again, give yourself a little distance from the story before playing it again.
So I was about to say, like, is that your estimated fall off for your ADHD brain?
For mine, but for the regular people, I'm just play a different game, get a different story in your short-term memory, and then play Persona 5, but again.
Look, it wasn't that similar.
It really felt like it, dude. It really felt like it.
Yeah, it's like I only said that because I was memeing on it.
It still really feels like it.
It's half true.
But honestly, it's boring. We had that conversation, it's like, it's too much. It can't decide whether it wanted to be an action game or a Muso, and it sat in the middle and it didn't get any of it right.
Yeah. I still find it very funny that Blade was very adamant of like, no, it was more than just an okay game.
It's like, no, it is okay at best. I will die on this hill.
Yeah, because it was only okay. It was all right.
I didn't want to grind in it. Which, for that type of game, is a death sentence. Like, to have any fun with that game, I had to turn it on easy, because it was just like, I'm not enjoying it at all. Yep. I love you can kind of hear the wind up for the crit.
Yep. That's what I've noticed.
It's great, I love it. But it's like the one male Viera voice on the warrior in FF14. You just to hear it. Oh my gosh, these encounters. Because like there's a lot of like, for those who've never played FF14, there's a lot of sound effects going on like during like alliance raids and regular raids. So like you can kind of, depending on your settings, you can kind of hear your character voice, but you may not hear like other people's. There's one female Makote voice, and there is one male Viera voice. And for what, I don't know the specifics of why, but those voices will just pierce through all of the chaos and you can hear it clear as day. So if you have one of those voices in your raid, you will know it.
Suddenly,
Gopal, please, you must be calming yourself.
Oh, Tanaya, my most beautiful darling.
No, he's attracted to a dancer.
Oh, brave Traveler G, I am so sorry for
Traveler
all the
G?
fuss. I am but a humble seller of black pepper.
Black pepper, you say?
Listen to my most beautiful poti. My granddaughter, Tanaya, light of my life. The young Sahib you see here beside me is her betrothed, Gopal. They were planned to have been being joined together in matrimony.
This is
and
pain for me. I hate this.
yeah.
They were plans to have been being joined together. I hate it.
You seem to be very strong and tough. Please.
Please.
No, Uncle. I must be the one who saves her myself. Besides, we cannot put our troubles upon this unknown traveler. Please, to be waiting here. Tanaya, darling, I am coming to save you.
This is part of why I say Dragon Quest is over-localized.
If Gopal is being captured also...
Because whenever they do this, I hate reading it.
Yep.
Like, it feels like an affront to my eyesight. Staff, jeez, look at that attack increase, though.
Yeah.
Special staff that drains its master's MP in exchange for giving their attack a beefy boost. Oh, it may not let us use spells, though. Sizable scissors.
Yeah.
What's that for? All over for any enemy unlucky enough to find themselves between these two blades. What class is that for? Well, nothing here that I'm going to go out of my way to try and afford. Oh, hold on. We forgot to do the... Is for warrior? Okay. Oh yeah, how far is All Traits Abbey? I don't remember. Trying to figure out, like, how long until I have... It's right after this? Okay, so I don't have very long to make my choices on who's gonna be what. Because I told myself while playing this game, I'm actually going to mess around with the class system. Because there's more reason to do it in this than just, you know, oh, stat optimization.
Yeah.
And then you could probably book it north already? Maybe?
Should probably sub a.
We should. We're also not level 20 yet, so I'm not, like, in a rush to go do it. Let me get the monster first, and then we'll save. Because we do have an autosave on coming into town.
Yes.
Master of the cold and freezing darkness.
It looks like Angelo from behind.
It does. Grampy Angelo, didn't you know?
I think it might be the old lady sprite.
It is. Reselling stuff. Don't want to go in the cave beyond them bridges near town. How do I know? Don't worry about it.
Best you not know.
Alright, where's this monster at? I haven't seen him anywhere, but it's here. Never met a mage or priest that was not delighted when they were furnished with somatic staff. Everyone is talking about this weapon.
Have you heard about somatic staff?
Seriously, where is this monster? Do I need to put like holy water on?
It's like this town is like Dewford with like the trendy phrase.
And trendy phrase. Have you heard of somatic staff? I thought I went all the way down here. I still
It's
love
like the people like over the course of like one day or like an hour within the hour have like t-shirts of like, hey, look at somatic staff.
Yeah.
Look at my somatic staff hat.
That's like a cartoon gag.
Yeah.
They just have a printing press in the back of their house. No, I don't blame them. It is really good, but it's just funny. You never see them talking up weapons in games like this. But no, there's my favorite guy in Dewford is, so where are you from? Yes or no?
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, town? I've never heard of such a place. No? You're saying you're not from anywhere? You have to come from somewhere. Oh, I wonder if it's, like, not here because we haven't done the story.
Maybe.
Because it was like that in the fairy place, too. Oh, there he is.
There it is.
Froja. Ribbert.
Ribbert.
Oh my god, a third person. Like, I'm not gonna. How do I get back in? Jesus, okay. It had to be like exact. And it's like, I'm not gonna blame them for talking it up. I've never seen a town where 3 people talked up the same weapon. Hey, have you heard about somatic staff?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior's somatic staff? You can buy it right down the road.
Right down the road.
Right down the road. Right down the road.
Right down the road. Oh, damn, alright. Sell for a lot. I might look up, like, how much those restore, because if it's not a lot, I might just sell them. Like, that is crazy how much those sell for.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Victoria.
Oh well. Looking it up, it's around 20 MP.
It's not terrible right
Sometimes
now.
a little bit more.
That's not terrible right now. Do I have a... Oh. No way to tell what I have banked right now.
I'm sure they're only that expensive just because of their multi-use.
Yeah. Beyond the mountains northeast of here is standing All Trades Abbey. Okay, well, we are not level 20 yet. I believe you have to be level 20 to change this. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in chat. I believe when you have to be level 20, and then you change jobs, you become level 1 again, you have half your stats, and then you begin your level up path based on what new job you pick, and you keep all of the spells and abilities that you've learned already. So where did this guy say these were? I want to double check. I know he said east, but I'm like,
I think it's across the bridge south of town.
beyond the bridge is near town.
I see that twinkle in your eye, lass. You best not be thinking of going across those bridges.
What? No, I wouldn't do that. That dog from ASDF, it's like, look out, it's got a knife. What? No, no, I don't. Is he still making those?
I don't think so.
Last I saw, there was like ASDF movie 10. And I don't know if he's made anything. Like, he probably has made other stuff, but I don't know if he's making those anymore. Try mine instead. Oh no, they're blowing us away. Oh no.
Apparently, as of 4 months ago, ASDF movie 15 came out.
Jesus Christ. By Tonska? Make sure?
Yes, yes.
Like, make sure someone didn't like pick it up or something.
Yeah, that is the channel. Huh. Well, that
Still
answers that
making 'em.
question then. Still making them, I guess.
It wasn't him who made the fire and laser, was it? That was someone else, I think.
I think so.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Apparently, I had watched 14, but that was like 3 years ago. So that would that would make sense. Why I'm like, there was a 15.
Incredible.
Thumbnail's pretty great.
They're dealing a lot of damage to us.
Right. No session this weekend.
Okay.
Radek just mentioned they will not be able to do session.
Fair enough.
So you know what? That gives me time now.
Indeed.
So I was sitting here being like, man, it's already fucking Wednesday. I don't have the dungeon actually fucking done.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Al. Come, please tell me the last one's named Poe. I really hope it is. Jeez, that HP up though.
Funny NIMBY defense.
I really hope the last one is named Poe. Is there only two? Are there only two? Is that what I'm hearing?
Sag.
No! Guys, you had something so funny you could have done! You had something so good! It was right there.
But they botched it. They ruined it.
Table flip.
Who cares if that would have then been, you know, one of the best monsters because of the stat ups? Who cares?
Worth it.
Funny joke.
Funny joke, worth it. Oh no, I've been licked!
You've been cringed.
That's still so funny. That's what that status is called. Just that is the best thing that Mystery Dungeon's ever done. No, flinch? No, cringe. Funniest enemy in the game because they act twice and can flee, so sometimes they just lick you and then take off. Lamp.
This is the taste of a liar. Runs off.
Is that JoJo?
Yeah. That was in fact a JoJo reference.
Oh my god, was that a JoJo? I am like, I'm not as hesitant as I am to watching Baki for the same reason, but I almost don't want to watch JoJo, so I don't have any context for anything.
No, but the thing is, like with JoJo, the context technically makes it better.
No, yeah, I know, but like having the GIF where he turns the paper around and the gun comes out of it with no context is great.
Personally, I think that's funnier because of the context. But,
I don't have
yeah.
the context, so I have no way of knowing.
I know.
No, but like I really never want to watch Baki just so I can see all of the Baki stuff out of context. Like the one clip of the, it's like, all right, I need to sneak onto this base. I'm just going to hide straight behind this guy and mimic everything he does, and he'll never notice me. Or invisible soup.
Ooh. Soup.
Can you not? That is also my understanding. From my understanding, as someone who is also not watching Baki, is the context probably doesn't even help.
We did it, level 20.
Da, 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 da.
20 stamina. Not funny stamina.
Womp womp. I think like the only thing I can remember off the top of my head is like there's the clip of just the guy as a head in the in the hospital, and there's also the guy the manga cutout of the guy standing in the pyramid. It's like, you have no more piss left. What are you gonna do now? And like out of context, that's so funny.
The thing is, the panel of the guy in the bed, like as just like basically a head, is technically an edit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
So I've seen a few posts on Twitter recently of threads of panels that were turned into memes, and That was one that was heavily edited.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. Most of the other ones are just like my keeping the text bubble, but obviously editing the text.
Yeah. I know a really infamous one is random bullshit yell
Yeah.
from Moon Knight.
I forgot to plug in my phone this whole time.
Plug in your phone. You still got like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I plugged it in. I have done it. Because it's at 36%. Wahoo.
So while we're on our trip down memory lane, Glade, do they still do plug it in? Or do they not do commercials anymore because they're boring?
Eh. I haven't watched normal TV in like years, so
I mean, that's fair.
I don't even know what ads are doing nowadays.
Probably
So the-
being
the
boring
only
like
ad-
all their logos.
Yeah, because the only ads I get are on YouTube, and even then, that's at one point was obviously Genshin or Star Rail related, and then I started getting like 8 Point Press stuff, and recently I've now started getting a Die Hard Dice ad. So
I just wonder if I should start turning on personalized ads so I can stop getting Genshin Impact related stuff. Because, like, I had a Genshin Impact ad once that was literally just an entire, like 3 minutes of cutscene.
Yeah.
Like, they just put the cutscene in an ad. Like, there was no special ad stuff. There was, it was not, like, play Genshin Impact now. It was just the cutscene.
Which, you know what, with us,
Oh,
hi
no.
guys.
I know they spotted us.
This would be the perfect time for me to tell my story of the long ad that I got that I actually sat through. I'm gonna use the bathroom quick before I get
No,
that
no,
story.
you're confused. I don't like this encounter. Oh no, I really don't like this encounter. Goodbye. Abort indeed. That went really badly. This could also go really badly. Like, revive spells hit more often than this. In this, I've not had the same experience. I definitely did it 3 or 4 times in a row, and it didn't work. extra beats using heal all and then watching the game try to cast Zing 8 times. Gross. Now you have level 20. Blasto. Look at that, another spell I'll never use. Get out of here, dude. Crit. You never actually got hit by Blasto? It was... I only got hit by it once in the original game, but it was in quite possibly the worst spot to have gotten hit by it. I still hear? I saw the power flicker, and I'm going to be very pissed if it happens again.
No, you seem to be still here.
Okay. I think it's the entire game failed every time. What's up?
I was about to walk downstairs to grab a new drink when you said that, so now that I've given you confirmation you're still here, I'm going to be back in a minute.
Go get your drink. If we get Blastoed, it'll just be kind of annoying. It depends on the encounter anyway. So, if you curse us, it's not like the original one. Nice damage. Man, these encounters suck. Can you not? Ow. Heal. Those take stats moves of other enemies. I don't know if I've seen that. Like, ever. back.
I forgot to open up the drink when I was muted.
Da-da-da.
There, tea opened.
Da-da-da.
The cat's been very restless with his dad being gone for so long now. Ow! It's like anytime I come out of my room, he is like there. He like sticks to my legs. It's like, go away.
You have a different one than the ones that I have, like, while my parents were gone for their thing. I couldn't find them. I just know their hiding spots, so I was just like, are you still here? Alright, fine. And I come out and they're just like, they would just look at me if they were there, they wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, for some reason my roommate's cat is very attention starved.
Tell them to give it more attention.
Yeah.
And we got cat suit.
Wow.
Cat suit.
Become Miss Makote.
Look at the stats on it. I'm just saying. Do you want the cat suit?
Sure.
All right, there you go.
We did it.
His target too far for like the next 5 hours. Indeed. So it's terrifying from the side profile. Like, hold on, this screenshot because you perfectly can't see the third party member.
Yep.
It's terrifying. Dude, the song's so good. Ow.
Rude.
It's a really good piece of equipment. It's just become his cat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, I got a bell.
But now that I have drink, story Tim. So this was like, I want to say like 2 months ago. I had like, I obviously, you know, listen to YouTube on my phone.
Yeah.
For sleeping, and I had woken up at, I think like like 3 or 5. And I woke up to like I think it might have been an ad playing, or it might have happened like shortly after, but and then I'm like, wow, that's really fucking rude, phone. Like, what is this shit? And it was like some live action thing being, you know, played, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna like just go and try to sleep through this, I guess. It should only be like 3 minutes, right? And then 3 minutes pass, and then I was sitting there laying there, and I'm like, okay, it's been like 5 minutes. It had to have been. And then I look, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just get up, go pee, come back, and it was still going.
Yeah.
And then, like, partway through, I just decided to, like, watch the rest of it because it was actually a 20-minute pilot for the series.
So they spent the whole first episode as an ad?
Yes. I'm like, what?
It's incredible.
So I forget exactly how it started out. Because it was just like pro tag guy monologuing or something, and like so all I remember is he was like in school and then he graduated, and then it was like one of those like
Unrealistic. Nobody graduates.
Yeah. And it was like one of those like, you know, fiction worlds where it's like as soon as like you are like done with like schooling, you are like possibly or are drafted into the military. So it's like one of those really silly fictional things. It's like, okay, I guess.
It's just depressing.
So in this world, they're like during his like monologues and stuff, like in like while he was in school, he was bullied because he didn't have a power. So essentially this was like the My Hero Academia like equivalent.
My
It's
Hero
like
Light?
yeah, it's like everybody had a quirk, they had a power, they had a power set, and he just didn't have one. And his parents like are missing or dead, as they would. So he gets like drafted into the military with like no powers, and he's like, oh well, I don't know what I'm gonna, you know, do here since I obviously don't have any powers. And I think like before he was drafted, like he found like this book that was left to him by his parents, and like I come to find out later that it's like abilities like quirks, you know, like these, you know, quirks are I think just either inherited or they're by a book. So as I explained this to like a coworker who also, you know, kind of dabbles in the animus and such, he was like, oh, so this is like a little bit like Black Clover. I'm like, yeah, you know what, this is like a mixture of Black Clover and My Hero Academia. That's weird.
My Clover. My Clover Academia.
My Clover Academias. Boku no Clover Academia. Black Boku no Clover
it
Academia.
can't start with black.
Boku Black.
Boku black.
My OC do not steal.
Dying.
So it's like he has book, opens book, and then he like fucking blacks out, and he wakes up, book gone.
Book gone.
Book
Think
gone.
about book.
So he's like, where book? I had book, where book? So he had absorbed the knowledge of the book, and he after waking up, he now has like a gamer UI in his head. And he has like a female lady UI voice that speaks to him.
Oh my gosh, Sean Halo.
Yeah. So like doing certain things gives him EXP to level up his skill. So he then goes and eventually gets drafted into the militaries. And then he is put with like his group, and he is obviously still thinking he doesn't have like a power for some reason, even though he has this UI thing. He still, you know, kind of thinks he doesn't have anything, and it's like, bro, like, what do you think this is?
Literally level up all of your stats, just min-max whatever you want.
Yeah. But so he is placed in this quarry, for lack of a better term to explain where they're in.
The Power Rangers fighting arena, got it.
Yeah, with his group, and he suddenly has sunlight sensitivity. So I'm just like, okay, you have sunlight sensitivity. What?
Since
How
when?
do you not think that's strange?
Since when?
Since after opening the book.
That's his weakness. He has gamer powers, but his weakness is sunlight.
Yeah, so he has some slight sunlight sensitivity. His stats are lowered in sunlight. That the lady voice told him so. His gamer UI told him so.
This is literally just you unlocked gamer powers, but because we're trophy, you're weak to sunlight.
Oh, there's kind of like a point to the sunlight sensitivity, technically. Which I find out later with actually knowing the name of the series. It is called My Vampire System.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he essentially has like
Gamer vampire.
like some kind of system where he is like a vampire and vampire like powers, and he can just probably does something with that, but he is obviously not doing so hot because of the vampire weaknesses of being out in the sun. And like one dude is like trying to be all buddy with everyone and shaking their hands, and you hear like some like minor sound effect happen when he does it, and then he tries to shake the hand of the protag, and then the guy looks a little confused, and then it's just like, and then just kind of plays it off. I'm just like, okay, that guy is definitely stealing powers or something, or reading people's minds. And turns out later, yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Read his mind.
No, stole their powers. Not really steal, but copied them.
Oh, so vampire dude copied it?
No, other dude.
Other dude.
Other dude.
Oh yeah, because he would suddenly get the weird UI.
So because of the vampire system being weird, I guess, for some reason or another, that he couldn't copy any of it. I'm just like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But because like recordedly, him and one of the other people in his group, his training group, don't have powers, they're like, okay, here's this earth elemental book for
Easy,
you,
Nanic. We're
so
not
you
too
have
far away from
powers.
getting done anyway. Right.
What?
Too nice that he's hopping off.
Okay.
Keep going.
Goodbye. Have a good day. So the one scrawny guy like obviously takes the book and is like, okay, well, and then Protag guy is like, I don't want the book. And they're just like, huh, that's weird. That's weird that you don't want the book and you want to be powerless. So like the lady who's in charge of like their orientation or whatever stuff, obviously calls into like the top brass and be like, hey, he doesn't want to take the book. What do I do? And then he's like, you know what, if he doesn't want to take the book, have him do the test anyways. And she's like, okay. we're not gonna get, all right, you don't want the book, all right. So during testing, we find out like one of the girls has like ice powers, and that's apparently really rare and it's really powerful. And she's really like snarky and like uptight and you know, really proud of herself. There was one other girl who seemed like she had something to prove, I guess. I don't remember what her powers were. Oh, it was psychotics. It was like psychokinesis stuff. But they do their like little testing thing, and then obviously like Ice Girl is like top, you know, rank. And then like Psychic Girl, she was like a little bit lower. And she was like really pissed off that it's like, why wasn't I ranked higher? That's and then like Protag guy was paired to like test off against the strange, really friendly dude, which then the friendly dude like kind of saved his ass because Protag didn't know what his powers were, or he still thought he didn't have any. So the friendly dude was then showing off that he was using everybody's powers that he, you know, just shook hands with earlier. Which then the Protag is like, oh, hey, like, that's really weird that you have all those powers. People should only have like one, maybe, you know, two max. And then he put it together of like, hey, are you an original? And he's like, shh, don't tell anyone. So like an original are like, I assume people who just naturally had powers. So that's where, you know, I assume it's like quirks where it's like inherited powers. So I'm just like, I see, that makes sense. Yeah, that was like the most of it. There's like some stuff of like some setup of like Protag and friendly dude getting in like the same room, because like Protag was, you know, entered into X room, and then friendly guy is like, oh hey, I'm gonna hunt down whoever has that same room, and like literally like holds them up against like the wall. I think they were like he found him in like the bathroom after like finishing the bathroom, and he's like, you're gonna give me your room number.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna give me your room ticket. And the guy's like, okay, please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
So then he shows up to Protag, getting in the room. Is like, hey buddy, we're roomies, isn't that neat? Isn't that lucky? Yeah, what a funny coincidence. So it's like a wimpy guy who didn't have powers and now has like basic earth powers, and the Protag, and then a friendly guy seem like they're going to be like a tighter knit group for the series. And then like they ended that pilot with like the top brass dude of the military being like, he's obviously hiding something, and we're gonna make his training absolute hell to find out what he's hiding.
Just like,
I'm just
a weird like bad end for like Sky High is like, clearly he's just not showing us his powers. Let's put him through the most brutal training possible.
So it's like, as much as I lost like a lot of sleep because I couldn't fall asleep, and then I watched that for 20 minutes and then couldn't fall asleep for I think another like 45 minutes or something. It's like the series doesn't seem like it's bad. It seems like it's only okay. It has some like interesting like world stuff, but
see, this is where I've learned that like when it comes to
Who the heck are you? Oh, here to join the gang, are ya?
yes,
The boss ain't here, so clear off. Who the heck are you?
damn it, I can't
Well,
communicate.
we can't.
But when it comes to like shows and stuff, like obviously like the writing and story is important, but like if you don't have like if your concept is boring, I'm probably not going to be as interested in your show or your game.
I mean, obviously this was interesting enough that I sat and watched the last 15 minutes of this pilot.
Well, think about it. Like, let's take SAO, right? Sword Art Online was not written the best, and for most of it has not. What was that?
That was me opening up my plastic bag. Ziploc.
Is that what it sounded like? Oh, it's a Ziploc. Okay, that checks out. But like, it is not written well for like most of it. But
I was hoping it wasn't going to be so loud.
But like, conceptually, like SAO has a lot of fun ideas that it puts forth and ultimately doesn't do a ton with that it really should have.
Yeah.
Really, that's just because the show was so short. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, writers, for saying, "Oh, it can only be this long."
Right.
But like conceptually, like the idea of like, okay, like the full dive VR system where it's like you're basically smell, taste, hearing, all your five senses are now like you can just feel it in the game. Like that's conceptually good. The second arc was like, all right, what if we, like use this illegally to like do like brain research and emotional research and stuff like that. Like, okay, that's cool. And like the concept of like they only touch on it a little bit, but it's like, all right, flying in a full dive VR MMO when humans don't have wings, and it's like a little kind of dumb what they do, where they have like the joysticks if you want them, but they're just like, oh, you can kind of just do it if you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess would almost make sense, because they're like, all right, right here, those muscles, try and do something with those.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how well that. Jesus Christ, that was 1,700 gold. I don't know how well that would work in real life. They caught his ass.
Yep.
Please, there is a lever on the wall over there that will be opening this door. Pull it.
Pull it quickly.
Oh, Tanaya!
There he goes.
Oh, Gobble, my most dearly beloved.
Indeed, we may, my.
Ah, thank.
Many thanks, hero.
Yep.
Oh, hey, the boss came back.
Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Oh no!
You didn't think I'd let
Robin
you get away
Hood.
that easy.
Brave hero!
Ray, this is awful.
Hey? Well, I don't remember. Not you, a bleeding kid. I can't get rid of you.
And now I'm purple. I've upgraded.
Yep.
You're making a lot of noise with whatever you're doing.
Sorry, popcorn.
The bag.
Ready now. Swish.
I didn't have any actual food, so I'm trying to snack on popcorn.
Nice crit.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Stop it!
Mid-heal.
Wait, no, I need to do.
Freeze.
Ow.
Ow.
Out of here, dude. Nice. Alright, here we go. Nice.
Ready now.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, I know it. First off, with you. I didn't realize the buff fell off. Alright, that does not go off of. Ow. Great.
Damn.
Great.
Great.
Okay. All right, there we go.
All right.
We're back. We're back.
We living.
Kabuff!
Kabuff.
I wonder if I can do it again. First, I want to see how much Frizzle does. Got him. Oh, he's beat to that.
Weird.
No, can't do it twice. Alright, this should be the last round. Ah, just shy. Yeah, blew him away. It was dicey there for a second. That was entirely on me.
It's the number.
Trinity ran.
Trinity ran.
We got oomph. Nothing.
Nothing.
Beating a bleeding kin. You're my bleeding nemesis, you are. Please, I'm begging you, spare me. But you have to. Please, I'm begging.
Fine.
Shit.
Ready for defeated Robin Hood
Thank you
again.
once again so very, very
Yep.
much. Finally, it is time to return.
Yes.
You must come back to Bahar.
All right. Let's get this cutscene out of the way quickly. It's just flying down.
Namaste and welcome. Hooray! But it is I, Gopal Gupta.
Oh my
I am still
god,
most
his
thoroughly in
name!
your debt for all that you have done. Are you here in search of black pep? Then allow me to get you some. Hooray! I am However, There is a trader we do business with who always has some to have. You should be able to find him in All Trades Abbey to the north. Oh, Savior G, please. I could not be taking any reward for... Now, it will take a little while to reach All Trades Abbey. First, cross the
north to the
bridge,
mountains.
best of luck. And
So we have to go to the All Trades Abbey.
Mhm.
I mean, which checks out. They need a way in story to tell you.
Yes.
Yeah, next time might be a little bit of grinding. We need to get our stats back up. So I'll be trying to figure out, like, hey, what are we gonna do with everyone? I also gotta figure out if I want to even change the priests just yet. Because the whole thing is, like, I really want multi-heal. Because we're starting to get to that point where we really need it.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, our monster wrangler is doing really good. So I'd have to figure it out and figure out what we want to do. But it's about that time. For those watching the pod, this is a little bit shorter because of some tech issues and stuff didn't happen in the first hour anyway.
Scuff.
Scuff.
The scuff.
But we'll be back Friday with more of this. We'll do the All Trades Abbey section of the story. If I have time, which is debatable at best, I will look up the jobs and like what each one is like. All right, which one does? What's like? All right, what's the good ones to transfer to? Figure out what I want to do. But for now, take care. Have a great rest of your day, and this cat will stare into your soul in the back.
Yes.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.